Hey everyone, Toby J here. You're watching Branson Shenanigans. Today we're at Embers here in Hollister, Missouri on beautiful Downing Street, just across Lake Taneycomo from the landing in Branson. We're about to go in here and see if we can find some cigars and maybe go up and smoke.
Embers Cigar Lounge is owned by Kevin and Betsy McConnell, and they gave us an awesome tour of their beautiful lounge, which is in a building that's over 100 years old. Betsy started out by telling us what all they offer to drink, which includes beer that come in cans, bottles, and on draft, and most of their draft beers are made here in Missouri. They also have a great selection of bourbon and the ability to make other drinks, which we'll see after a while when they let us in on a little one of their secrets.
And then the humidors. We have a great walk-in humidor.
Smells good in here.
This is cool.
So do you have to keep this at a certain temperature probably?
We do. So it has its own thermostat here. So we keep it at 68 degrees. And then that's our humidifier up there. So it keeps it at 70% relative humidity to keep the cigars what we hope is perfect.
Right.
Yeah. So 70 and 70 is perfect. But in a building that's 100 years old, setting on 68 keeps
Good
it about
enough.
70.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah, for sure. So
you just have guests come in here and they're able to, members able to come in and pick out what they want?
yeah, anyone. So you don't have to be a member. So anyone off the street can come in, pick out their cigars, come out here. You can take them to go, or you can stay and smoke them in the lounge, have a drink with us. So
Make new friends?
yeah, absolutely. It's a great place for camaraderie and friendship. And one of our regulars, his wife's throwing him a surprise party today, birthday party. So we do a lot of things. We don't charge for that. If they want to come in and set it all up,
Party.
we're good.
That's an
How
awesome.
long have you guys been here?
It'll be 2 years at this location, August 4th, and we were in Branson for almost 2 years before that.
Were you?
So yeah, we couldn't get a liquor license in Branson. They have a smoking ban. So if we allowed smoking inside, no food or drinks at all. So over here, Hollister's like, come on over, what do you need? So they welcomed us with open arms, and we love Hollister. It's been great for us.
Nice.
It's also
That worked out well, yeah.
I saw some poker tables out there. Do you have guys that come in, play some games?
Yeah, so you can't have cash on the table, but we have chips and cards, and so most people just kind of play for fun, bragging rights.
Right.
Sure.
Yeah.
Are these tobacco weeds?
Yeah, so these are, this bunch right here, we actually grew ourselves.
Really?
We
Okay.
had last year, one of our reps used to grow tobacco up in Weston, Missouri, just north of Kansas City. So he brought us 2 really small plants right out of the greenhouse, and we had them out front, and they got super tall. And I'm like, I'm gonna try to harvest these and add them to our leaves. So yeah, so these are tobacco leaves that we actually grew here in Hollister.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Do you roll any of these yourselves, or?
So in order to roll and sell, you have to be licensed as a distributor. But
There's always another license. you
there
gotta
is,
have.
and that's super expensive to be a distributor. But I do rolling events, so I do a lot of rolling events at Big Cedar.
Okay.
I've done a couple down at the convention center for when they've had events down there. So yeah, I roll.
Know how to do
Nice.
it.
Yeah. Every once in a while I'll roll here in the lounge, but usually we stay busy enough. It's hard to take up a whole table, to
Right.
roll, but
Roll.
yeah.
What's your most popular cigars, or your favorite cigars?
The most popular ones are the Padron 1964 Imperials. We sell more of that cigar than any other cigar in the humidor.
Is there a reason? What reason why? Just smoothness? Like, what do you look for in a cigar?
Yeah, so Padron is one of the oldest. Padron and Fuente are the two of the oldest cigar manufacturers in the U.S. Almost all of your companies, your family-owned ones, Oliva, Padron, Fuente, they came from Cuba. So when the government took over and said, we're going to run the tobacco world, they left, and then Padron family started over, in Miami. Now they still grow their tobacco, and they have plantations in Nicaragua, Honduras, Dominican. That's where most of your tobacco is grown.
Right.
And but Padron they've been doing it for so long. Same thing with Arturo Fuente. They've got it down to an art, so they're very consistent. They age their tobacco very well, so every cigar you smoke is the same in that you can get a box of them and they're going to burn the same, taste the same, be the same. They're very, very consistent, and they're very, very good.
Gotcha. Okay.
Is there an etiquette to how you maintain, how you smoke it specifically? Like, is there?
Not really in how you smoke it. Everyone's different. The faster you smoke it, the hotter it's going to burn, so it might taste a little more bitter. On the flip side, if you don't smoke it at a steady pace, cigars do go out.
Right.
So we have house lighters, so most people will take a lighter to the table, and that way they can keep it burning as they go. But the biggest etiquette really is don't bring your own cigars into a lounge. It sounds silly, but we wouldn't be in business. We do understand that cigars online might be 50 cents cheaper, $1 cheaper, sometimes $2 cheaper. But they don't come with a lounge. They don't come with someone cleaning your ashtray for you and sweeping the floors and free bottled water and free coffee and air conditioning and football. Like, online cigars don't come with that. So you have to charge for that, and if it's $1 or $2 a stick. But we have people that want to order online and come in, and unfortunately for us, it's just, we wouldn't be in business if we allowed that. Mm-hmm. So
it's like, don't bring your own food to a restaurant.
You would never walk into a restaurant with steaks and say, could you cook these for me and clean up after me? I don't want to pay you anything to do that. It's the same thing. But a lot of people just don't know. They're new to cigar smoking. They may not have a lounge where they live, so they order online. They see a lounge and like, hey, we can just go smoke in there. So I don't think anyone does it like intentionally. They just don't know.
Cross their mind.
Yeah. So we try to educate.
Don't bring your own cigars.
Right.
I think they have a phenomenal selection in here. They don't need to bring their own.
Yeah. I think we have something. We have flavored cigars. So for those that don't smoke all the time, we have flavor infused. They're sweet. They have flavor: cherry, vanilla, mocha. We have one that's called the Groovy Blue. It's the most popular flavored, and it's a blueberry cognac and vanilla.
Where's that at?
And it tastes and smells like grape. It's so non-offensive to anyone. Even if your wife doesn't like cigars, she'll love it when you smoke that.
Ooh, that does smell
Is that
good.
not amazing?
Of course.
Of course.
Oh, it does.
And it has a sweet wrapper on it also, so you
I'll
get
get one
that
of those.
sweetness.
I better have one of those.
I don't know. I was looking at this coffee and cream one over here.
Oh yeah, the espresso with cream.
Yeah.
Those are great. So when you light that and you're smoking it, it tastes and smells like chocolate brownies. Like every time someone lights one, it just, I feel like I have brownies in the oven because they smell so good.
Which one's that?
This one.
That's that Macanudo espresso with cream.
Okay.
Do you have any here that you don't sell? It's like a collection box or anything like that, or is that?
No, we really don't. We have a small humidor out on the bar, and that's where we keep our really special stuff. So like we just got in some, it's called Arturo Fuente Opus X, and it's the Forbidden. And in 4 years, we've gotten them maybe 3 times. So they're just, and online it's one cigar that we're actually cheaper than online. So they're about $100 a piece. I think $97 a cigar is kind of the average, and ours we just do our standard markup. They're $55, even though they're rare and limited.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
We limit them to 2 per person because we want as many people as possible to get to enjoy them because you can't find them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
In some lounges, the owners keep them, they sell them by the box to their best customers. They never hit the shelf, so people never see them, never get an opportunity to buy them. So we want to try to get those out there in the market and let people have a chance to get them.
Nice.
They don't last long.
Go quick.
So now the guys are able to go through, sniff everything. I'm sure that's how you pick.
That's how a lot of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, we try to ask, you know, hey, if you're interested, you think you might want to buy it, absolutely. Pick it up,
Yeah.
smell it, touch it, feel it. We're good with that. But it's, hey, if you have no interest in buying it
Don't
at all,
touch them. Yeah,
yeah,
absolutely.
You know, I mean, these don't have wrappers on them.
Right.
So they can be really delicate. They can crack. The
Yeah.
wrappers can come off. So it's like, if you know you're not going to spend $24.50 on a cigar, admire it from afar
Yeah.
and touch the ones that you're like, hey, I'm looking for a $10 or $12 cigar. You know?
So you just let customers come in here, pick which ones they want, and then come out and purchase, and then they can smoke in your lounge
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
have a great time?
They can smoke in the lounge. They can take them with them. We get a lot of golfers that come in buying their cigars to take out to the golf courses. So
Nice.
we'll cut them for them if they didn't bring their cutters. We offer free matches if they forgot their lighters. So we try to be a
One-stop shop.
you know, one-stop shop where they can get a cigar, smoke it here. We offer table cutters and table lighters that people can use if they buy a cigar from us.
Do you sell these boxes down here too?
Yeah, so all the boxes on the floor we sell for $3 a piece.
Okay.
That 3?
$3 a piece.
Oh no, I'm in vintage heaven.
Said the magic word there.
So there is something for everyone here.
There is.
I don't smoke cigars, but I am more than happy to take some of those boxes.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah, we get a lot. So usually by Grape Fest, I do a clean out. We sell a ton of them, but I usually end up setting a table up outside and free boxes.
All right, what's a Grape Fest?
Grape and Fall Festival.
We're new here.
Okay.
Yeah.
It is I think it's actually still the oldest running festival in the state of Missouri. So they close down Downing Street, vendors get set up, they do a grape stomp, so you have
wine.
people. Yeah.
When do they
wine.
normally have that? What month?
It is in October. I think it's the second weekend in October.
Oh, we'll have to watch for that.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's really a good time. They have live music set up
Do you
outside.
get to do what this is going to age me, but Lucille Ball gets into the thing and squishes all of the berries with her feet? Do you get to do that?
Yeah. You can sign up to do that.
Definitely going to have to look for that.
Yeah,
That'd be
they
so
do a
cool.
5K run in the morning. I think it's called one of the color runs, where they do the colored powder that you run
Yeah.
through.
Chalk all over you.
Yeah. Hollister does a phenomenal job with that. It brings about 8,000 to 10,000 people down to Downing Street. They shut it off to
Check
traffic.
that out.
We will.
They shut it off to traffic at both ends, and it's just the vendors set up, and there's always some really cool stuff. There's usually pottery and floral arrangements and just everything you can think of, food trucks, and all the businesses are open, and so it's good for business, and it's great for Hollister for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys will definitely have to come check it out.
We will.
It is YouTube worthy.
Is it?
It is a YouTube worthy event.
Okay.
It's so much fun.
We'll have to do
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go with this groovy blue. And also this one Zach was looking at.
This one right here,
Yeah.
coffee and cream. Looks pretty good to me.
Coffee and cream, peaches and cream. Two
Said
of my
it-
favorites.
Said it smells like brownie when you light it, so.
We're gonna find out.
You guys ready?
And you guys go.
So this is our Prohibition Old Fashioned, served Prohibition style, which means the alcohol can't be served visible. So the alcohol is in the book. So in this is our recipe. It's a blend of a Thomastown Double Oaked and a Blue Note Rye. And then it has Chipotle cacao bitters, and we make our own dark simple syrup with the sugar in the raw. So it just gives it a little more richness. And then we mix that up in batches and put them in the jars.
Yeah.
So
I love it.
We've been told it's the best old fashioned that people have ever had. So hopefully you like it. It's got the orange peel,
Cherry, nice
the
cubes.
nice, and we make our own clear ice.
Yeah.
So
Perfect. Thank you.
you bet.
Now that everybody has a drink, we go outside to see the patio out back.
So back here we have a little area. That's our little checker grill. Every once in a while we'll smoke some meats and stuff, and it's free to our customers when we do that. And then we have the lower patio as well.
Really cool place.
Little fire pit. When it gets cold, we keep wood in this. So we have fire starters inside, so if people want to come out and sit by the fire, we start it for them and
Have a great time.
have a great time.
I like the sign.
Come check it out.
That was our old sign from our old location in Branson. It was in a big box, a backlit box sign.
Yeah.
And you can't do that in Hollister because we're in a historic district, so there's like really strict sign ordinances, and which is good because it kind of preserves the look of Downing Street. So we had this giant sign in storage. We finally gave the box away and kept that and cut it out and said, "This is great. Now you can see us from
Both sides.
Business 65."
Yep.
I like it.
It's good.
Yeah, that's it. It's not fancy, but
I think it's cool.
it's great.
That was Embers Cigar Lounge here in Hollister, Missouri. Come check it out and talk to Kevin and Betsy if you have any questions. They're very knowledgeable and they'll give you all kinds of information you never even would have thought about. So come check it out. We'll put their website below if you want to see it. You guys have anything to add?
Yeah, no, Kevin answered all your questions and they're all great. Yeah.
Super hospitable. All the guys were really nice. Great atmosphere. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
So check out their website below, and as always, if you like our channel, click the like and follow button. We'd appreciate it. Thank you.